Hello everyone, I'm Dragon Whelp and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Again, I want to apologize for last episode. Like I said, my power went out and my microphone decided to go. But I got it working again. As you can see, I got it working again. So I want to recap on what we did. I went to the North Pole and I got all the science possible there and learned that there is a South Pole, but I'll do that off camera because it's the same as going to North Pole. It's relatively the same. Just go there, get the science, and then come back. But we did get heavy rocketry unlocked. That allowed us to get the Poodle liquid fuel engine and the Skipper, which is going to allow us to be a lot better. Not to mention the kickback solid fuel booster. But this thing right here, the Skipper, that's going to allow us to get into space a lot easier than before. We've already upgraded our mission control once, and in order to, it says here, tracking upgrade required for flight planning. So I'm going to spend the $150,000 needed to upgrade this. Hopefully, we now have flight planning, which is awesome. We're going to need that to do maneuver nodes and whatever else. So let's jump into the vehicle assembly building, and I'm going to build a ship that can get us to either Minmus or the moon, whichever comes first. So as always, we start with a capsule, and I'm just going to go through here and build a ship as best I can with the parts that we have. I'll see you at launch. Well, that's about the best I can do. I went over like a lot on our weight, but I think let's zoom out here a little bit. I think I got it under control. I'm hoping I can get this into space. I'm hoping. That's why I named it Space. And I'm bringing along a lot of science, so that way we can get the science if we need. Oh, another thing that I like to put on my ships is lights for landing guidance. I like to put a lot of them, actually, because they help you determine how far you are from the ground. And since I had to get rid of the 2 side pods, side boosters, I'm going to have to put another set of legs on here. And don't start retracted. There we go. That should be good. We're still good on weight? Yes, we're good on weight. Alright, so let's save this. Make sure we have the right... Yeah, good old Jebediah. He won't be able to redo... Oh, man, I forgot about that. I'm going to have to take Bob along, too. Or, what I could do, to be sneaky, is take this off. Put a Probodyne core body on here. The Probodyne will fly the ship, and Bob will do the science. Yeah, that's a good idea. Do we have any ladders? No, we don't have ladders yet, but that's okay. That's okay. So, what else was I going to... Oh, I want to strut this up. That way the Probodyne core doesn't get detached on re-entry. Because that parachute can rip it right off. There we go. That should be good. And Jebediah, I'm sorry, my friend, but you're not going on this trip. Bob is. Alright. And I got plenty of solar panels, so hopefully that'll do. I don't know. Do I have, like, something I could put... that's going to put me off balance. I'll just have to... Hopefully he can reach it. Anyway, let's save this. Double check everything. Double check our staging. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Save it one more time for luck. And let's launch this baby. Let's get to space. Alright. SAS on full throttle. In 3, 2, 1. Launch. Go ahead and start tilting over. Man, look at that beauty, man. Hopefully I have enough fuel though. If I do things correctly, I should have enough fuel. And hopefully I have my staging right. And I do. Oh, I forgot to strut those up. Hopefully they don't mess me up. Alright, go ahead and lay over some more. Oh no. That's not gonna work. Maybe I can salvage it. Maybe. Let's throttle down just a little bit. Go ahead and start laying over. Check this. 44,000. Go ahead and lay over some more. Maybe you need to go up some more. Get out of that atmosphere. Oh, looks like these decided to go. So we have our last remaining engine. Come on, I need to go up. Go up. Here we go. Stop it at 90,000. And then I want to add maneuver. There we go. Come on. And it looks like we're going to have enough fuel to get into orbit, so that's good. That's good. So let's go ahead and try to do at least a little bit of science while we're here. If any that we can do. 57-second burn, huh? Sounds wonderful. So I'm going to split that time in half. So it's about 3 seconds shy. Estimated burn is 3 seconds shy of 1 minute. So I'll start burning at, 45 seconds, roughly? 30 seconds? Let's see, is there any data up here that I can grab? Nope. Alright, let's close this. Get ready for our burn in 3, 2, 1, go. Watch this burn in progress. Now, I know that I'm not the best pilot in the world, so I probably didn't do that burn or that launch as fuels friendly as I could, but hopefully we have enough fuel to get this burn going. And it looks like we are. And oh, we ran out just as we made it. So thank you, Mr. Skipper. You got us into orbit. Alright, now here's the true test. Getting this to the moon or Minmus. Now the thing about it is we have to get an encounter somewhere. So let's add a maneuver mode here. See if we can get an encounter somewhere. Yeah, we're off. Our orbit is not perfect. It doesn't look like anyway. So let's add one here. See if we can get an encounter with something. Hey, look! We get an encounter with the moon. Let's see. 655. 1 million. $264, 203. Let's see, let's rotate this around just a little bit. 88. Let's see if we can make that 59. 1200. That sounds good. I'm game for that. And then hopefully we can land on the moon. Yeah. I think we have enough fuel. Estimated burn in 10 days. It's not going to take us 10 days to get here. Oh, okay. I see why it says estimated burn time. Because it does not know the power of this engine here. So that estimated burn will go down. So let's see if there's any science that I could do while I'm here that I haven't already done. Have I done a crew report from here? Yes, I have. Any of the new crew inventory or science stuff? Temperature, barometric pressure, goo. Nah, all of it's bumpkus. Alright. So, our node is in 7 minutes. So hopefully I can get this stable over here. And I can time warp. So I'm probably going to start my burn about a minute. Because this is going to be a pretty long burn. So we got 9 seconds. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Oh, have I not activated it? There we go. There we go. And I was about right. It's about a minute or so burn. Wish this wouldn't stop going down. Aim at the maneuver node, and I'm glad we got the upgraded the tracking station so we can actually get this maneuver node. Otherwise, it would have been really hard trying to get to the moon. If anything, I would say that the maneuverability of the maneuver nodes, activating the maneuver nodes is a necessity to get to any of the other planets, because otherwise you're just shooting in the dark. Unless you're one of those people who can actually, calculate that kind of stuff in their head. If you can do that, I give you a big thumbs up, because I can't. I cannot. And slow it down. Keep following this maneuver node around till it's where we set it. And there. How's the fuel looking? Oh yeah, we got plenty of fuel. Testing our landing legs. Alright. Put those up. Bob, go on an EVA. See what all you can find. Grasslands. Now, the real test is going to be when we get into closer to the moon, before we actually switch over to the moon's gravity, or SOI, which is sphere of influence. We're going to have to get a lot of science from there, because of instead of being low Kerbal, which is what we are orbiting right now, will be a high Kerbal orbit, which is, pretty out there. So if I'm going to try to get Bob here to get any more science as possible, I doubt it. I mean, I think I got all of it, except for maybe the poles. So maybe one of these times when, like one of the orbits that I'm going to put, I'm going to have to make a satellite array. So one of the orbits that I do will be in a polar orbit. So hopefully I can get some science there. So here we go. I'll speed this up just a little bit. Slow it down. Slow it down. I want to get my science. I want to get my science. Maybe we're far enough away. Yes! Space high over Kerbin. Yes! Get me all that juicy science. Take a crew report. Can I send this? Yes! Finally. I want to take an EVA report from up here. Keep that. I'm going to store that data in here. Open this up. Take a barometric pressure. Keep that. Can I take it from here? Yes, being sneaky. I want to collect the data from here and restore it. Can you get that? Yes. Awesome. He can get every single bit of this science from here. So that's good. We'll store all that data. I need a temperature reading. Take that data. Store it. Did I do an EVA? I think I did an EVA. Okay, dump anyway. Alright. So, how's our power looking? Don't want to run out of power. We're good. We're good. Did we get anything? Nope, not yet. So, I'm going to go ahead and close this back up for just in case a space rock decides it wants to come in and take us out. And I know that's not what happens, but I'm just being funny. Try to get this SOI change. You always want, if you do time warp to an SOI, you want to make sure that you slow down. Because you could be moving really you're moving fast relative to Kerbin, and then you move into the moon's gravity or sphere of influence, and you're moving like way faster. So you have to make sure you do what you can to slow it down. And boop. Oh boy. Alright, we're going to have to make a maneuver node here. I got to figure out how to... Do we need to speed up? Speed up some more. Yes. Oh, we need another 749 meters a second. Oh boy. But while we're here, we have node in 16 seconds. Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Science. 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 Take a crew report. Keep it. EVA. EVA. Keep it, keep it, keep it. There we go. I need to make this burn. And stop. 12,000 is pretty good. I don't like that angle, but it's better than nothing, and we didn't use nearly as much fuel as this said. So even though I made the thing for that to get, you know, an orbit going around the poles, it apparently knew what I was trying to do. So it's good. It's all good. Actually, I probably want to go X this out. I want to add a maneuver to where I do go over the poles. Go down. 31,000. 23. I want to slow down. Oh, no, speed up. Go some more anti-norm. Oop. 2,000, too low. 4,000, still too low. 19, 19. 18. 8. No, let's shoot for 10 if we can. 13, I'll take it. And it's not very much fuel to get into that kind of orbit. So it's going to be a 5-second burn, and our node is in 25 seconds. So we'll burn at 10. Stop. Where are we relative? We're at 7,000. Ooh. It's better to do your maneuvers out here than to wait and get too close, because it's easier to do your maneuvers out here than it is to actually get closer to the moon and then try to do all this, because you use a lot more fuel. So I went from 7,000 to 11,000, so let's go ahead and get this going. Alright, there we go. 11,000. So now that we're safe, knowing that we're not going to crash into the moon, old Bob here can get out and relax. Do some more science. Plus he could probably, oh, can't get that one, so I'm just going to have to keep it in its canister. Keep this. Since he can do all this over here, we'll have him just store and data and all that over here. So take this data, store it. All the data. And we might be able to send some of this back home, so we don't have to carry so much back. But regardless, it's... I guess I should have brought a canister, but I didn't have any room for it. EVA. Yeah, we've already got all that. So get back in the ship. And let's review our data. Review report. Yes. Can we send it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And the cool thing about doing crew reports and stuff, you get 100, some of them you get 100% science on them. So let's review this. We get 50 science if we take it home, or we get 17 if we transmit it. So I'm just going to take it home. And this is the EVA report. So let's actually send that off. Let's check our electricity. It looks like we're having a little issue with it. So let's tilt the ship up a little bit. Let's get these out of the way so we can see. Tilt the ship up just a bit. That way our solar panels can get hit by the sun. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Alright, back to the science. 18. I'm going to keep that. Keep that. Man, look at all this science. Since we get full science for sending that, we're going to send that. Alright. That way our some of that science is guaranteed. So if we have to stage a rescue mission, we can use whatever science we've already sent home. Because the science that's in our logs in here is not counted until we actually recover the ship back on Kerbin. So while we're waiting and doing all that kind of stuff for our ship to get to Periaps here, I'm actually going to add a maneuver slowing us down to get captured into the moon's orbit. Make sure that's 59, 35, 25, 19, and 9. Go anti-normal a little bit. Actually, no, you want to go, what is it? Not anti-normal, anti-radio. So you don't want that just to go out. Whoop, I'm doing the wrong one. 10, 18, slow down. 11 and 13. Almost a perfect orbit. Look at that. Sweet. So our burn time is in 1 hour. Estimated burn is 24 seconds. So that's good. And what's our fuel status? We might actually land successfully on the moon. How about that? So I'm going to speed this part up because I don't want to sit here and wait on all day. So I'm going to speed up. Make sure I'm looking. We probably want to burn at, let's see, 24 seconds. Half of that. We might want to start burning at 12 seconds so we can inch our way. Actually, let's get to the node because we're about to get into the dark side of the sun, or dark side of the moon anyway, which is a great song. And speed it up just a little bit. Remember, we're wanting to burn at 12 seconds. Alright, we're about to start burning in 1. Go! Get ready to shut the engines off. And now. We have a 9 and we have a 13. Oh, our node moved. That's why we're having troubles. Always make sure you're pointing at the right node. There we go. So we should be at 11 and 15. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me. So, now that we've done that, and we're on the dark side of the moon, let's take some data. And we don't have... we barely have good signal. See if we can try to send that. Alright, we got good signal on that. Just enough. Let's take a... Science Junior. Which way is the door? There's the door. So observe. Actually, you know what? Let's get Bob to do it. He gets experience, I think, from doing stuff like this anyway. EVA. I want to store that. Goo. Keep. Oh. Collect and restore. And this is in the way. Log temperature. Take. And barometric pressure. Take and take. I thought I took it. Did I take this? Yes, I did. And then I can go ahead down here and collect this data and restore it. Alright. Now, and all the good nature veterans know out there, or the Kerbal Space people, are veterans of this. I'm no veteran by any means. I like to play on here when I like to do some space exploration. I need to check to see settings. I gotta find out. I can't remember what the button is to autosave. I want to say it's F5. I want to say is quick save. So now that I've actually save, I'm gonna, yes, okay. F5 is quick save, and I'm pretty sure F9 is load. So we're good. So now we need to get out of here and see if we can get as much EVA data. Midlands, there we go. Store. Oh, you can't speed the ship up when there's a Kerbin. Alright, we already got the data from the Midlands crater. There's there's one for Midlands. Store. Oh, we've already got all that. Urgh. Too bad I don't have some type of science, or hope there's something later on that I can get that will show me what biomes I'm over, so that way if I'm missing one, I can always just come out here and be, oh, yeah, there we go, I got it. I know there's a mod for that, but I don't want to add any mods unless it's a demand for it. If there's enough people that suggest me getting mods for this game, I will, but other than that, I want to try to do it as stock as possible to give anybody out there the best experience and the best entertainment possible. Yeah, there's nothing more funny than trying to, watching me flail around in a ship trying to get things done. I mean, I'm used to doing things with like MechJeb, but that just makes it too easy. It's like, okay, set, all right, launch, and it'll just do the thing, launch you into a perfect orbit. So doing all this is quite cool. Bob, yeah, let's not go too far, okay, man? Let's not go too far. So we're still over the Midlands. So what I'm going to do here for you guys, I'm going to stay in real time, but I'm going to speed this part up for you guys so I'm not boring you with getting all the science. I want to make sure I get all the science, but I don't want to bore anybody by doing so either. So I'm going to speed this part up, or probably just cut it all together, but more likely speed it up because I want you to immerse yourself in the experience, but I don't want to bore you to death by sitting here for 2.5 hours going around the moon a couple of times getting all the science possible. So see you when I get done, and hopefully we'll land. Alright, I want to attempt a landing now. I think I've gotten every biome there is except for the craters. So let's get to our retrograde and let's try to slow this baby down. First, I want to F5, the quick save, because if this goes awry or hairy, I do want to make sure that my game is saved. Because I don't want to lose good old Bob down there. So let's just start slowing down. Put out our landing legs. Looks like we're landing in a relatively good area. Press L for our lights. That may not be it. Oh, U. U's for L for the lights. So we have our lights on. So now we just gotta wait till we get to the surface. We can probably speed this up just a little bit. We want to kill as much of that velocity as we can. There we go. Maybe I should have added a little smaller tank, another smaller tank. Should be good, should be good. Go ahead and cut the engines, fall a little bit more. Looks like we're landing in a fairly flat area, which is really, really good because I don't want to land on a hill. That's for sure. $3,000 meters. Now that's sea level though, so it's just because it says 3,000 up here, don't mean it's 3,000 to the landing. It could be 3,000 here, and we could probably already be landed. So make sure you keep an eye on that. It looks like we're going to be on a hill. All right, slow down, slow down. No, 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 no. I want to keep falling. But I don't want to fall too fast. That's the thing. No, 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 no. There we go, there we go, there we go. Cut engines. Oh boy. And we're on the moon! Yes! And we didn't crash. I was afraid that we might have crashed. Oh. Alright, let's do the science while we're here. Yes, 100 science for that. Oh! That's a lot of science. Get out, Mr. Jebediah, or Bob. Get out and do this. Take the data, store the data. Take the data, store the data. There we go. Getting all that nice data. Collect. Restore. Store the data. And I want to make sure I do an EVA report because that is... Oh, we landed in the Midlands. Look at that. 32 science for that. Man. Log pressure. I probably already got the pressure, but let's do it again just to make sure. Yeah, it looks like we already did. Collect the data from that. Store it. Restore. And... Mr. Bob is going on a... Let go. No, no. Oh. Blech. Whap, 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 whap. Alright. Mr. Bob, plant us a flag, please. Site name. Midlands. Plaque text. First lunar If I could spell lunar right. Oh my goodness. Mission. And you know what I was thinking? We don't have a... We could take a surface thing. We don't have the research to take a surface sample yet. But I'm thinking about going... Like, let me get him safe and secure back into the capsule. Get him bored anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back to the Space Center. And you're thinking, what? Why? Well, we just landed on the moon. There's possibly a mission we can do while on the moon. Look right here. Bam, explore the moon. It wants me to take any crew transfer any crew between vessels. Oh no, let's not do that one. Is there anyone we can do? Dang, apparently not. See, return to Kerbin from a flyby of the moon. We might have to do this one later. That one seems a little bit too crazy for us right now. But anyway, look at that, 91 science, and we haven't even brought the science back home. We have not even brought the science back home. So we could start looking into this other stuff and getting a lot of other things, like more science, parts, things of that nature. But we have to remember that we can only spin it up to the 90 level. We have to actually upgrade. We need a 451,000 credits to upgrade it again so we can get the research limit of 500. It also enables us to collect surface samples and allows us to do resource transfers. So that's something we need to look out for. But for now, I'm going to save it. Actually, I'm going to go to the tracking station and go back out to the ship and save it there. So that way when I load it up, I'll be there. Save. Alright. But we're going to fly home in the next episode. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the flight to the moon, give it a big thumbs up. And until next time, see you later.